scrapping for multiple sclerosis. One Windsor man's passion to find a cure has him collecting scrap metal every chance he gets. He sells it and donates every penny to the MS Society. The CBC's Katerina Georgieva has that story.
This bin right here happens to be an 80 cubic yard bin that Zalef in Windsor has loaned to me during the season here.
When Doug Meloche isn't working, he's collecting scrap metal every night and every weekend. He's been doing it for the last 3 years, picking up donations throughout the region, from fridges to bikes to pots and pans. 100% of what he makes, he donates for MS.
People want to tell you their stories about why MS affects them. As I'm picking stuff up from them, they're telling me that they've had MS in the family and that they would rather give it to myself than anybody else.
Last year, he filled 6 of these bins, filling every possible compartment. So far, he's raised more than $100,000 from scrapping alone. His passion first began when he participated in the annual MS bike event 15 years ago, and he was moved by the people he met along the way.
I sat across from a gentleman that was really suffering from MS, and he was thanking the participants for raising money. And I was about the distance, about 5 feet from this person, and I actually broke down, and I had tears coming down my eyes because this guy's thanking me for raising funds to help people like him.
But he doesn't do it alone. Meloche met his friend Neil Moore 2 years ago, collecting scrap from him. Moore was inspired and now helps him out on a weekly basis.
It was just a simple fact that he's doing it for other people. He ain't doing it for himself. He's doing it to come up with a cure or help try to get a cure for MS. And he's such a great guy, and I decided, you know what, he needs a hand. He's only one person.
I would like to be able to say that when there's a cure for MS, that I had a good part in helping to find this cure. I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to tell you, as long as my health permits.
For Meloche, the matter hit home recently after a family member was diagnosed. He says it's propelled him to a different level, and he's fighting even harder now with no slowing down in sight. Katerina Georgieva, CBC News, Windsor.